like keeps ramping up from there.
It does.
Moving along, next on your list.
Okay, another one I put on there, definitely. I love the movies and Karate Kid.
See, that wasn't on my list. I debated putting it on there because I forgot about...
There's a lot of good songs on the soundtrack. I mean, I don't think it's one of my top 5, but I do appreciate the music that came from the movie because it's very, very memorable. And
you can't not love the story of Karate Kid.
Daniel-san, wax on, wax off. I mean...
Classic line.
Yes, Mr. Miyagi. I mean, it just the whole movie.
Trim the bonsai tree.
Yeah, I want to get that bandana going and,
You ever pretend to do the crane
I tried to do the crane. Yeah, we all did.
Yeah. Sweep the leg.
Good at Maybe we can try that later.
There's got to be a band out there called Sweep the Leg. And if so, I want to meet them and I will listen to nothing but them for the next month.
We're throwing it out there.
Right. If you're a band or you know a band, even if it's a cover band of the Karate Kid soundtrack.
Fine. That's fine.
I'm cool with that.
We're totally good with that.
I'd love to hear a more rockin' version of Glory of Love.
Oh,
is that Peter Cetera?
Good song. Yes.
Yeah.
Such a good song.
I think years ago, I was in a record store. Yes, I still go to those. And
you met Peter Cetera?
No, I didn't meet Peter Cetera.
I was like, wow.
That would have been an awesome story, though.
Yeah.
If I walked in there.
And there he is.
And there's Peter Cetera.
I mean,
right. We'd bro out.
I know.
I like to just look at the miscellaneous Ben or whatever. Just
bands you don't even know. You're like, well, what is this?
You might discover something really cool that way.
Yeah.
I came across this. It was like a compilation album of covers. It was called Punk Goes Pop. Or maybe it was Pop Goes Punk. That was probably it.
Hey.
And there was, I don't remember the name of the band, like Newfound Glory or something that did I was like, how apropos, Newfound Glory doing a cover of Glory of Love from the Karate Kid.
Love it.
Probably not them.
But still.
It was probably like a band called the Pukes or something.
Ew.
The Urinal Cakes.
Yeah.
Next on my list, I had Say Anything.
Oh, with John Cusack.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
The classic scene?
I remember the scene. I don't remember the soundtrack, though.
Okay.
Hit me with some of them.
Again, it had a little bit of everybody on there. Of course, In Your Eyes from Peter Gabriel.
Yeah, that's...
Boy Dobler holding up the...
That's just...
Everybody's duplicated that.
That's the theme song, yes.
There's a hot guy or a girl that you want to get with.
You get that boombox.
Standing outside the window with the boombox.
Blast it.
It's been spoofed in all kinds of movies.
It has. I even have a shirt with a cat doing it.
Do you really?
I'll take a picture.
Please wear that and take a picture.
Okay, I will. I absolutely will.
You got some treasures, I'm telling you.
I do. I really do.
I love it. So In Your Eyes from Peter Gabriel is just the jam. The soundtrack also had Cheap Trick on it. The Replacements.
Ooh, okay.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Really?
I think it was kind of one of the first times that we heard from Chili's.
Chili Peppers are on that. Wow.
Yeah. Remember the band Living Color?
Yes.
I'm a cult of personality. Yes. And now the pro wrestler CM Punk uses it as his theme song. And Depeche Mode was also.
Oh, okay. I got to give that one a listen this weekend, too. Depeche Mode, love them.
Reach out into space.
Oh, one of my favorites. Yes.
Any more on your list?
I think we pretty much covered them. We had a few of the similar ones, and then I threw you for a loop on some of them.
So the other one that I was going to mention that I think people kind of forget is an 80s movie because it was so early 80s, kind of like The Big Chill.
Okay.
Blues Brothers.
Oh, Blues Brothers. My dad loves that movie.
Yeah.
I cannot get through that movie. It's too long for me. I feel like it's a great soundtrack. Don't get me wrong.
It is one of those films where like, okay, and end scene.
Yes, thank you.
Fade to black. There were long intervals to get to each scene
but the music in it is
moving
amazing.
The story along.
Yes.
Yeah, the music's incredible. And, of course, Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi is the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
And then, again, everybody's in that movie.
Everyone is in that.
Sweet Home Chicago. I mean, classic songs.
Yes.
Again, that's one that even if it wasn't a movie and they just put that out as who are these Blues Brothers? This is incredible.
Yeah, who are these guys?
It stands alone just as an album itself.
It does.
And again, I don't think the movie would be as successful or as much of a classic or timeless as it is without, the music in the film. It, again, really enhances the movie and pushes the story along.
I might throw one more out there. Okay. I really enjoyed the movie Urban Cowboy.
Urban Cowboy.
I love John Travolta.
It was 81 or 82?
And it was right on that cusp of late 70s, early 80s. And Mickey Gilley, he was on the soundtrack. I mean, just a very solid soundtrack and movie. If you haven't seen it,
Glenn Campbell, was that?
Glenn
Rhinestone
Campbell was on there.
Cowboy?
Yep. There's a lot of good songs on that soundtrack.
Okay, so I think there's one that we need to wrap this up with, and we could totally end off with this soundtrack. One of the best movies of all time.
80s?
You want to take a guess?
Okay, I'm taking a guess. Uncle Buck?
No, but I love Uncle Buck.
Okay, I love Uncle Buck.
Oh, John Candy was so ahead of his time.
Rest in peace. Yes, love him.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that movie and the soundtrack. You're right.
Can't forget about Fast Times.
I can't believe. And what year do you remember what year that came out?
Mid-80s, again, 84, 85,
like
probably.
Middle,
Right in the middle time of the decade. You had a little bit of rock on there. You had some R&B.
Pop. Yeah, just a mixture of all genres of music in one soundtrack.
I mean, it really was the soundtrack of the time.
Yeah, it was.
Of the Fast Times. Spicoli's theme alone is amazing.
He's memorable alone, just that character.
Hey, dude. Everybody knows a Spicoli, too.
Oh, yeah.
I went to school with one. I think we probably work with one. Or have worked with them in the past.
There's a Spicoli everywhere you look.
I feel like just his character alone just spawned its own phrase. Like, that guy's a real Spicoli.
Yeah, I love the name Spicoli. It's great.
Final thoughts.
I've got a lot of watching and listening to do this weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, you were talking about The Big Chill. I don't remember that movie, so I'm going to watch it, listen to the soundtrack.
Okay, I'm going back and I'm listening to the Karate Kid soundtrack.
Okay. Yes. If you like hip-hop, you should definitely watch Breakin'.
Okay, I'll watch Breakin'.
It's a very good movie, solid soundtrack.
And then, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch Breakin' and also Crush Groove and listen to both soundtracks.
Okay,
and I'm going to give you next week my review of both.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you what I feel is the better.
All right.
You know, not that I'm trying to pull rank or anything.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
You're going to be like Melissa Etheridge, come to my window with the Breakin'.
Come to my window. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's actually, we probably should have mentioned that top of the episode. Her son.
Yes.
Passed away. He was 21.
He was
early 20s.
Yeah, he might have been 21. Yes.
Passed away of an opioid addiction.
Yes.
Our thoughts and our condolences, prayers go out to Melissa and her family, and of course her fans too.
And she's a great woman. I got to meet her a long time ago, and we were doing a food drive event, and so we were trying to get as many people as we could to donate food. And she said, "I'll come down from LA and I'll perform as long as you need me to." And we were like, "Well, we don't know if we can, for how many days we can pay you." She's like, "You don't have to pay me at all."
What?
So she performed concerts for free for, I think it was 3 days. We got so much food for the local food bank, and she's a truly amazing woman.
Wow, God bless Melissa Etheridge.
Yes, very, very sweet woman.
Yeah, she's one of the best out there.
Yeah, she truly is.
Just charitable, very giving of her time, as you just mentioned, and herself.
During COVID and quarantine, she's been doing concerts from her home, and she said because of the passing of her son that she will not be doing that for a few weeks, but she wants to get back to doing that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she's just one of the best human beings on planet Earth.
She is. I love her.
All right, so as we like to do, we wrap up our episode with our fun song lyric association game. Here's how that works. We give each other 3 words, and we take turns and 10 seconds to recite a legit song title or lyric with that word in it.
I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better.
You did awesome last.
Okay.
You stumped me a little bit last episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I might stump you again. I don't know.
All right. So do you want to go first again?
Yeah, I'm going to hit you with the first word.
Okay, go for it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Blue.
I'm blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-doo. I don't know why that one came to.
It's so funny. I was thinking blue, Leanne Rhymes. I can't get that range, but one of my favorites.
Or Blue Monday.
Blue Monday. Oh, yeah.
A lot of blue songs. Blue suede shoes.
Elvis, hello. I just thought blue. I was like,
There is a rapper out named Lil Mossy or Lil Mosey, and he's got a track out called Blueberry Faygo.
What?
I don't know if he's a part of the Insane Clown Posse or what.
What in the world?
Anyway, you might want to check that out. Listen to that for next week.
Maybe.
Blueberry Faygo.
Faygo.
All right, here's your first word.
Uh-oh, okay.
Since you went colors, I'm also going to throw out a color.
Okay.
Green.
Green. A song title or word. Okay, green.
5.
Green.
4.
Green.
3, 2, 1.
I didn't come up with anything.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Green is a little tough.
Green.
I could throw one out at you off the top of my head.
Green.
I'm surprised you didn't get it. Because you work in country radio. Baby, take a ride on my big green tractor. Was that Jason Aldean?
Darn it.
Or Tim McGraw. I'm going to move where the green grass grows. Watch my corn pop up in rows.
Am I taking my country stripes away now? Because, oh, man, I could not come up with anything green.
You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, I'm going to throw one at you. Shake.
Shake, rattle, and roll? Or Taylor Swift, Shake It Off.
Shake your bonbon, shake your bonbon. I'm going Ricky Martin.
You went Ricky Martin on me. All right, Menudo.
I love that, too.
Did you were the consummate boy band girl.
Yes, I still am.
Maybe we'll do an episode on boy bands coming up.
Please.
I think we have to.
Okay, we really do.
You'll educate me.
I will. I'll wear all my what do you call it, regalia? All my...
You have pens from each show you went to? Leather jackets with
I have
Nick
jackets.
Carter's face plastered all over it?
I do.
Really?
I have a Backstreet Boys jacket. I do.
You have to wear that when we do the episode.
Okay.
Like I said, you are a gold mine of paraphernalia.
I have no shame.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, here's your next word.
Okay, so 0 so far for me.
Flame.
Flame?
Is your word, yeah. Like fire, flame. 5.
Hold on.
4.
Flamin'
3,
Hot. Is that a song?
2. 1.
I'm burning up. Darn it.
Really?
How?
There's tons of songs with flame in it. Eternal Flame from the Bangles.
Eternal Flame.
And Be Flame from Cheap Trick. There's lots of good flame songs.
I am 0 for, how many have I gotten wrong so far? 2?
0 and 2.
0 and 2. Oh, man.
All right, my next.
Okay,
Hit me with my next one.
Okay, your next one is Here. Here.
It's getting hot in here, even though that's Herre. On her.
On her.
Right.
I was thinking, here I go again on my own.
White Snake, yeah. Or Here and Now. Do you hear what I hear? We can take a Christmas for a minute.
Going Christmas.
Okay, your last word.
I told you
this is your final chance to redeem yourself. At least get a point on the board.
Okay, I'm going to try.
Hurt.
Hurt so good.
Yes!
John Mellencamp. Yeah.
John Mellencamp. Yeah, baby, make it hurt so good. Sometimes love don't feel like it should. Make it hurt so good.
Yeah!
All right. Air 5.
Boom.
There we are. So that's the game?
3 out of 3.
All right. And this was a fun episode to do.
Lots of fun.
All about that nostalgia.
Yes.
Which is really what this podcast is about.
Yeah, so please let us know your thoughts, soundtracks, movies that we have not mentioned or don't know about. Let us know.
Let me throw this out at you.
Okay.
Before we go real quick.
Sure.
Because we posted this on our Twitter the other day. I'm going to give you 4 80s movie soundtracks. One must go.
Oh,
you have to eliminate
that's
one.
Tough.
It has to go away forever. Dirty Dancing.
Oh, no.
Top Gun. Footloose.
No.
And Purple Rain.
Why would you do that to me? Oh, man. Oh, that's so hard. If I had to pick one, I'd have to let go of Dirty Dancing.
Really? Yeah. But Swayze's your boy.
I know. But Top Gun, Footloose, I mean, Purple Rain, I can't live without those. I can't do it.
Can't believe you.
That's tough. If you had to drop one, who would you drop?
Well, like I said, Dirty Dancing is the standard for 80s movie soundtracks, in my opinion.
I know.
I think I'm going Footloose.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a strong...
Sorry, Kevin Bacon.
It's a strong soundtrack.
I am now going to be 6 degrees separated from Kevin Bacon for all of eternity.
Oh my gosh, we'll have to do a whole podcast on that because I am separated by so many people. It's crazy.
I can't believe you eliminated Dirty Dancing.
I didn't want to do it. You forced my hand.
It's like the wind. Bye-bye.
Love you, Patrick. Rest in peace. Gosh, why did you do that to me? Ugh.